Welcome back to the channel. I'm back in the pine forest today. I'm going to do a tent review. This is a new tent for 2025 and it's by Terra Nova. It's a wild country tent, the Helm Elite one. So the Helm Elite one weighs 1.77 kilograms. I have weighed it and it's actually a little bit lighter than that. The specs are the same as the last one really when it comes to the hydrostatic head. 4,000 for the fly sheet, 5,000 for the ground sheet, and it's recycled PFC free materials as well. They've also changed the colour. It's now called Goblin Blue, and as you can see they've also changed the pack as well. It's a new lightweight design. There's no clips on it. The last pack was a compression sack. It feels really thin, lightweight, but it's a really durable material as well. The pack size is really compact and slim. There'd be no problem sliding that into a backpack. It's not the most lightweight tent, but at 1.75 kilograms I think it's still a good option for trekking, wild camping, that kind of thing. So that's the tent out of the pack. As you can see, it's a really small footprint. It's a solo tent, a one-man tent, so it's quite small really. It doesn't take up much space. Just took some time to clear the ground. There's a lot of pine needles around here, so we don't really want to puncture the ground sheet. It's still the blue and red pole, colour coded, and you've just got these sleeves here, the poles just slide through. It's really easy to set up, so I'll just get that done now. I'll just show you the aluminium poles, one red, one blue. They just go through the sleeves there, and these are the pegs. The pegs are exactly the same. Red aluminium V pegs. Another good thing about this tent, when I first took it out of the pack before, the inner is already attached to the fly sheet, so you don't have to bother attaching the inner to the outer. It all goes up as one straight away to save time. So that's the poles, weaved through these colour coded sleeves, and they just slot into these eyelets. Same with the red pole as well. What I like about this tent is, and the other one, the Helm Compact one, is it's freestanding. So once you put the poles in, you can easily pick the tent up, move it about. So if you're camping in a rocky area, what might be hard to get a pitch, you can move the tent around, get a good pitch. So that's the tent pitched. Took about 3 minutes. The red poles just clip onto these clips here. There are 4 guy lines as well, these Dyneema guy lines, but I'm not gonna bother with them at the moment. It's a nice day, there's no wind. There is no entrance at the back of the tent. It's only a one-man tent and it only has this one entrance to get inside, so I'll show you the inside of the tent now. Right then, when I've fitted the inner, let's put the inner tent back to front. So yeah, I'm going to have to mess around now and change it. So I've unclipped the inner tent, which was a bit of hassle really. I mean, it only took 2 minutes, but I'm glad I'm not on a windy hill now, just discovering this. But to be honest, I'd always check my tents anyway before I did a wild camp. It is possible to use this tent as well with just a fly sheet, so you don't need to attach the inner. Right then, so I'll get the inner connected the right way and show you the inside. Right then, I can actually get in now. As you can see, there's a little bit of a vestibule area. That's good for your backpack, boots, pots and pans. You can even get a little brew on in that if you're careful. There's a bit of a mesh vent here as well for ventilation. Right, so I'm sat inside the tent now. I'm 6'3" and I can sit up in it. My head's just touching the top, but I have used a similar tent for about 10 wild camps, so I'm used to it. The width of the inside of the tent is about 77 centimetres. You know, I've got pockets here a few bits and bobs. I usually use them for flashlights and that kind of thing, so I know where they are when I'm camping. As well on the other end as well. Yeah, I've got a little loop there for lights. The doorway opens right open as well. And like I said, I've got a bit of room here as well. Another good feature of this tent is this little opening here. You can open it halfway, so it's just a mesh for more ventilation. That'll still keep the bugs out. Or you can open it up even more, let more air in. And then you've also got all this room here for storage, which does come in really handy when you're on wild camps. So it's quite roomy, this sort of one-man tent. You've got like vestibule areas either side. I mean, it's not the most widest tent, 77 centimetres. I mean, some camping mats are about as wide as that now. But yeah, I can sit up in it. So if you're under 6 foot, you should be okay in this. If you're over 6 foot, then your head might touch the top. If you're around 6'5", 6'6", then you probably won't be able to sit up in this. But yeah, this comes in really handy, this, for, like I said, your pots and pans, that kind of thing, your boots, overnight. Yeah, really good tent. The ground sheet is 5,000 hydrostatic head, but it is really thin. But you can get a footprint for this to protect the ground sheet from like pine needles, that kind of thing. I mean, I've got it set up in a pine forest at the moment on loads of pine needles, so need to be really careful here. I might invest in the footprint for this one. I quite like the colour of this Goblin Blue as well. I think they have released a new Helm Compact in a more natural green colour as well. They've released quite a few new models. You can mess around with these to get it more taut. I'm not going to bother with that today. There's no wind, or it's just for demonstration, so just a quick setup. The ground isn't completely flat here, it goes up on a slope, but it's still got up quite nice. Performs really good in wind as well. I have used the Helm one in really windy conditions. It does stand up to the wind quite well, but it is only a 3-season tent. I'm not sure I'd use it as a mountain summit tent, although it does stand up to the wind, like I say. It's not a bad little tent really. Right, so my overall thoughts on this tent, and is it worth the upgrade? I mean, you are saving about 300 grams, so if you're a serious trekker and you are trying to save weight, then it might be worth it. But apart from that, it's virtually the same tent, same poles, same specs, like the dimensions, that kind of thing, are all the same. Goes up the same height inside, 92 centimetres, same width inside, same vestibules, same doorway. The colour's obviously different, Goblin Blue. You get the same amount of pegs, the pegs are the same. There is a little clip at the bottom of the doorway to connect. Keep it tight. I'm not sure if this was on the old model or whether this is new. The price on the Terra Nova website at the moment is £325. I think I paid £140 for the Helm Compact, and then I sold that for £160 and bought the Helm 2 Compact, and then I started wanting to get this one back again. So I was thinking about getting the Helm Compact again. So when they released this model, then I seen it at a good price on another website and I swooped on it. And I probably will get rid of one of the other tents now. Yeah, I paid £250 for it on Atwells. I'll put the link in the description, so if anyone wants to purchase this at a good price, then that's a good website to get it from. I mean, I'm not sponsored or nothing like that. I bought this myself. I just wanted to do a quick review and then give me thoughts on it. What I will say is, if you do buy this tent, before you go on a camp, make sure that the inner is facing the right way, because I mean, it only took 5 minutes, but if you're on top of a windy hill and then you find that out and you've got to mess around doing that, then it's best to do it at home, innit, when less wind, less hassle. Overall, I think it's a really good tent. I can see this being one of my main tents now, if not my main wild camping tent. Apart from in the winter when I'll probably need more space, but yeah, it's a cracking little tent. I mean, it's probably overpriced at $325, I think, anyway, if I'm being honest. If you can get it close to the £200 mark, I think it's a good buy. When you consider the price of other tents these days. 1.75 kilograms, yeah, it's not the lightest, but that's still lightweight. And it's quite a spacious little tent for the one man. Right then, I'll leave the video here. Thanks for watching.